Hello, guys. Good morning. Brand new day, brand new opportunities. Let's dive in. Let's see. Now, I think before even we start, let's look at something here called oil. Look at that thing. And this is on a weekly, okay? When the war started pushing up, was coming down, and then boom. I don't even know what this is. What is that? One day it felt like nobody's business. Now it's going back up. All this because of the war, Iran and Israel, even the US involved. Now that region has many oil producing countries, so oil is being affected majorly. Let's go back and see our normal stuff. Okay, so sorry, with our weekly, it's still trying to push down. Okay, and on our daily, it came down majorly. That candle is very bearish, but did not close below the resistance places. When I say the resistance places, I mean this region. You see those wicks? This is the resistant place, because remember, let me tell you something today. In when you check support and resistance, is not always a one place, it's a region. Okay, now you see, if you were to say it's one place, you would have put maybe your line there, okay, because it touches the bottoms. But where there's all those wicks, that means in that region there's resistance. Let's see, let's go down to like 15 minutes and check what was happening before. Okay, you see all this noise. Okay, this noise, all this noise, all this noise down here. You see all this noise, all this noise is the resistance region, including this is all resistant region. You see, it's the same place, just that you need to put it up here. Okay, let's go now 15, so you can see what region are we talking about. It's all this region. Okay, so now if we do go back on a daily, now what do we expect? It did touch the lower but did not go all the way to close below, so we need to watch to see what it does before we can get an entry. You need to confirm. Right now I cannot even say that it swept the low, because it did not touch this low. Okay, so you have some pips here that have not been touched, that have not been executed. You need to wait until it's executed. Probably I would say until half of the range, huh? Until half of the range, until that would be 50.32 before it goes back up. Okay, but we need to wait and see. Also, it could come and just test half, half of this range. Okay, it could come and test half of this range, which the half of that range is 50.66. Now I would love to see why it reacted in that region, so I think I need to go to on 1 hour to see why did it react in that region. If we do go 1 hour, you see that it touched the low of that week. Okay, it touched the base and even swept the low, but didn't have a fair value gap. So this is the candle that pushed the move up. So let's see if it did consider, but this candle does not have a fair value gap, so you cannot say it's a very strong candle, as it does not have a fair value gap at all. There's no fair value gap in this place. Okay, so right now I would wait for it to come down, probably check if it will sweep the mid of this before we can go up, but I will always wait before I enter. Before we continue, let's check the news. Here we are. So today there's some news for different countries. GBP, we have GDP month of month. This is at 10 a.m. this morning, and during US Open we have the employment change, unemployment rate, prelim GDP, core PCE. We have durable goods. Okay, so today will be some movements, and we also have jolts. Remember yesterday when I told you jolts, it shows us the job what can I say, it shows us how the opportunities for jobs are in the US. Okay, like you see here, it says number of job openings during the reported month excluding the farming industry. Okay, so it's how many jobs are being created during a particular month. Okay, so if more jobs are being created, that means many people have income. That makes it good for the economy. So you need to be careful. Just wait and see before you make any sudden moves. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so with that in mind, I think I will just be waiting for to see what will happen with this. Like where it is right now, there's a fair value gap there. For those who don't know, this is the fair value gap. It's where there's a gap between the previous candle. You take a three set of candles, the previous candle and the next candle. If there is a gap in between that, okay, that's not filled, the market usually come down to fill that place. But now I still need to wait and see what will be opportunities today. Okay, right now I do not have a clear direction. I just have to wait and see. Be careful. End of the week, protect yourself. Have a nice one. Cheers.